Hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back again. Started today now because Jix is stuck waiting for his flight, but it's delayed 2 hours. That sucks. What the fuck? Man, I don't know. I haven't taken a flight post-COVID, but oh man, that sucks. I don't know. Flying was stressful enough as it was. Sitting in an airport for 2 extra hours. Yeah, does not sound fun. Oh yeah, we saw. I was like, why is my neck over there? We still have the Heart of Azeroth on. Okay, we're gonna have to put that back somewhere. But yeah, we'll be back today with some keys. I think everything's set up besides that. Yeah, good. We just checked that out. Gonna do some more keystones today. Hopefully get our 10 done. And maybe use a dark rune or two and see what happens. Let's go to Orgrimmar real quick. Then we'll go do our missions. And then we will go into Keystone, Mythic Keystone dungeons. Yesterday we tested out the Legion dungeons. If you didn't check it out, you should. I mean, it was interesting. Interesting to re-see some of the dungeons. I mean, it's cool to do court. I enjoyed doing court. It was fun. It's a good. That's a great dungeon. One of my favorites, if not my favorite ever. I just love Suramar, man. That's you could level 1 to 50 in Suramar. I would. I really hope they'll make it so you can do Suramar at like 30 instead of 50 or 45. But you can actually level 45 to 50 in Suramar. It's actually pretty good. The first like 10 quests are like so fucking free. It's insane. So yeah, you get a lot of experience really quick. I need to get more invis pods. Yeah, let's see how much. 73 golds. It's probably cheaper to buy them. I bet. Well, I don't even know how much you're there to make. It's utility potions. They're down here. Or maybe no, they're there. Oh no, it's Rising Glory. Okay, that's cheap.
Come back anytime.
I don't know why I thought it was Nightshade. You would think. I mean, what does Rising Glory have to do with making potions or invis pots? But I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and check that out. Make a couple of these. Should be good. Just get to 20. Get this steak a la mode. And then it'll be time to get back to work. Keystone. Oh, we need to put the Heart of Azeroth in the bank, though. That's why we came here. Fun experiment yesterday with it. Since Legion Time Walking is not in Shadowlands, of course, you can use the Heart of Azeroth there. So whether or not that stays that way, we will find out. But as of right now, it was kind of interesting. Uniquely, very weird playing Legion content on a Shadowlands Blood DK with BFA powers. Alright, now we gotta go do our missions. And that'll be it. We'll get started. Hopefully there'll be some keys. . 22. Alright, anyway. Missions first. Gotta get recording stuff up as well. It's gonna do that. Stygia. Chanting materials, fish. The team's getting solid, but yeah, I guess there's still one more guy to come. Not necessarily needing another guy, but you gotta get him, I guess. No options. Big experience on this one. Soul Cinder is now relatively pointless to even worry about these missions, but might as well get them because it's free, effectively. Okay, let's see, one more. That's it, actually, just 3 or 4 guys there, yeah. And that's all the experience and missions needed. We'll send out some of these other ones. Get some AP, I guess. Actually, like, legitimately kind of... the whole table was like, okay, let's level guys forever. And now it's like, well, now that they're leveled, I don't really need anything from the table. There's a few things, obviously, like the Vanta or the runes, but for the most part, I kind of don't need anything else. Alright, anyway, let's see what we got out there. 20. Not a thing, so we do 19. Let's just do 21. Oh. If it was at 22, I doubt that they remind me, but I don't know why they wouldn't, I mean, to be honest. There's a way to do it like this, right? Yes, that's how you do it. I didn't even know that was a thing. Wait, that doesn't actually work. It doesn't. I'm confused. I thought this was going to show 19 then. Yeah, I don't know. I don't fully get it. I think they are making it better though, come 915. Is there anything? Hey, Ahmed, welcome, buddy. Oh, Necrotic Wake, actually. I'd like to test that now that I have those dark runes. Let's get that tried again. Grab our old buddy Varuth again. 19 Necrotic Wake.
The Weald welcomes you. As
Darkness is mine to command. What's up, buddy? Hey, Ricardo. I think you need to put a space. So it's 18. Oh, really? Wait, where's the space? After the numbers? Like between the numbers and the hyphen? The dungeon affix is nerf. What?
You still have your head. Interesting. Try
Oh,
that
Torghast.
again,
That's funny.
sir.
That's about as good as that's gonna go. Okay, anyway, I feel like this is gonna be a slow one. Based on the fact that the guy's got a 19 Necrotic Wake and there's nobody in the group. They nerfed Necrotic as I predicted. That was the right choice. Yeah, I should probably make a video on that. That was the right choice. Nerfing its duration is the safest way to nerf it. Are you gonna do yeah, I could actually. I could do it. I forgot all about it, honestly. I should have. I won't even say that. Wemo, yo, what's up? How are you? I'm good, yeah. Why do you ask? PTR affix is broken. Okay. I still wish it was a previous nerf where it stacks slower, but I'll take 33% less running. I still wish it was the previous nerf where it stacks slower. You mean where people thought they were going to nerf the whole thing by 50%? Yo, Jix. Airports are loud. Yeah, man. Oh, you didn't bring headphones? Maybe you did and it's still so loud. I'll tell you, dude, fucking times I've been in airports are like the worst. It's just like fucked. It's like not a place that humans should be, man. It doesn't feel right at all. It feels like I'm on a different planet in the airport. And then the fact that like the flights get delayed. The thing that really gets on my nerves about airports, or not even on my nerves, but like that really is just off-putting. It's like, okay, the airport is basically like, you got to be here like 2 hours early, because if you're not here 2 hours early, we're not going to allow you to get on this flight. And then they can be like, oh, by the way, the flight's now 2 hours late. It's like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? This whole day is lost. I'm gonna sit here for fucking 4 hours now. Great. Let me know, do you have a bed? Like, that's the way I felt. I'm like, if I could sleep for 4 hours, I'd happily stay. Yeah, man, Blizzard has nerfed Necrotic in 9.0 where it's stacked on every second melee hit. Yeah, so they didn't revert it. That was just bad data mining. It was always going to be that way. I don't know why, what was being read out loud or whatever, but it was like meant to be, it's for lieutenants only, and that was for 9.1. That's in the game. That is in the game. I got headphones, still loud, yeah. Yeah, there's also those vehicles that are flying in and out of it. I think that probably contributes to the length of the noises. Yeah, they made every mob that's not slowable deal like 50% of the time necrotic only, so it still doesn't help. I mean, that hasn't helped at all. But this, yeah. I'll talk about it in the video, but don't need a nap. I got your shenanigans to watch. Fair enough. Hopefully we'll have some fun for you. How long is the flight itself, do you know? No. Why are we talking about grip? Oh, Faxi. $2.5 hours. Okay, so that's not too bad. My flights were long as fuck going to BlizzCon. One was 3 hours, the other one was almost 4. About 7 or 8 hours of flying the whole time. I listened to an audiobook and played Pokemon ROM hacks on my hacked Nintendo DS, which I literally don't even know where that is. I actually don't know what I did with that. I spent like a mad amount of money on that, and it's nowhere to be found. Hello, are you enjoying this group on purpose? Or it's a coincidence that we're in the group together? What happened? Alright, let's head over.
My heart for Arden.
Just trying to get some vault keys. I gotcha. That's funny. What a funny life. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot. Another fucking MDI today too. God damn it, dude. When is this over? Every fucking week as well, man. This is really killing me. I'm gonna have to start changing my stream schedule, I think. Just realized again we have this shit. Which dungeons do you want to pug? All. Gaston, what's up, buddy? How you been, man? Like to see what you've been up to. So I actually stopped using Aegis on Bear. I get hit so soft, it does maybe 200k healing. Running 2 passive damage trinkets now. Yeah, that's probably a good idea if you're a Bear tank for sure. Just living the dream. Hope all's been well with you. Excited for the Fel Furbolg bear form. I'm excited that people who play bear are excited. I don't play bear, so I don't really care. But do you find a Kyrian? Yeah, apparently the priest. Yeah. It helps both our 252, so I'm getting big agility. Yeah, that's good. Smart. Oh yeah, you don't have the 252s. Yeah, right. How's the fixes this week? Haven't run yet with my group. Good week to push timing 20s. Wouldn't say it's the best week of the season, no. But yeah, I mean, 20s should be no problem. If you have a consistent group, you should have absolutely no problem.
Yet another of the Kyrian's loyal servants.
Alright, let's get a food buff. Main thing I'm here to do is test out this Dark Rune thing. Hopefully we can get it going. I get to play Demon Bear while playing Bear. Or Demon Hunter while playing Bear. Yeah, that's so fucking cool, actually. That's perfect. It's perfect. Shit's made for Jix, man. I'm happy about that. He deserves it. I don't really care. I probably won't even get it, to be honest. I probably won't even do the Mage Tower, to be honest. Maybe I'll do it on Paladin, though. That Paladin set looks good as shit. But I probably won't do it on my DK. That set is awful. Maybe if it's just one pull and go get it done, maybe something like that, I'll do it, but... Alright, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's do it.
Yet another of the Kyrian's loyal servants. Have you come here to be
This stupid... Wow, I just actually wasted my... It's annoying. I couldn't actually fucking use rune, or I couldn't actually use the taunt because the stupid text is on the screen. I don't care about rest or armor, just Demon Bear. Yeah, I mean the Demon Bear is awesome, I agree. Pretty sure I'm substantially better player now than I was when Mage Tower released in Legion. That's good. I'm not sure I am. I mean, I guess I am. I've learned a lot about the game, but the Mage Tower doesn't really mean that. You don't really need the skills that you learn from like Mythic Plus and stuff to be doing well in the Mage Tower. Okay, if we get Trinket at the right time, we could use it here. Like now would be a good time. Pay attention for the proc. It's actually the hardest part about this is getting the proc. Okay, we can do it now. Here comes Ruth. Thank you, Demonic Rune.
one of the more ruthless Maw-Swarm draws close. Be ready.
Oh, it's a Dix Priest. Rare enough. So that worked beautifully. Only problem is getting the demonic runes. Go fucking farm them. It took me like 15 minutes to get 5 the other night. Got all my appearances back then when the Antorus outgeared method. Yeah, it was actually pretty crazy by the end, I remember. I didn't even do it on my DK until like the very end of the expansion. I just went in and one-shot it. It died so fucking fast, he didn't do half the mechanics or something. That's what somebody said. I did it on stream and somebody's like, oh my god, you didn't even do any mechanics. You can always find ways to break the game. It's honestly kind of fun. Like, I get Rextroy, you know what I mean? I'm not surprised that Rextroy does this shit. Key point to this week is Fireball. Oh yeah? So you gotta play a mage, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and now crush the rest of the dungeon. Wait, nobody picked the hammer. I'll get it, don't worry guys. Probably gonna want to take the weapons. These guys aren't much for the weapons, I guess. Feels weird. I played the PTR for like 4 hours yesterday, and now it feels like I haven't. I guess it's because all the weak ores are back. I felt like I was like playing a different character. Gotta be careful with the boss here. Alright, so the one thing we did wrong earlier in the week is we fought the boss way too deep into this path. We'll start him up here. Hola, welcome. Englas, Okana, Naito, welcome. How you doing? Plus, it's going to die way faster because it's a 19 out of 21. So that'll help. And we could save this hammer for the ad. Not really sure what happens with bolstering over there, but we tried to do the fancy route with Sign on Wednesday, but we didn't even complete the first boss, so we never got to see it. I think if we were doing a higher key, I would probably not try to do that pack this week. Mistake last time was we didn't take the end of this boss serious, so let's go ahead and solve that. I was just sitting on Rune Weapon and just kind of like no longer trying to do other stuff. Even on 19, we're still at the end of the kite path. Ah, we gotta go trash. Alright. This is a very small amount of count though, I don't think it's too big of a deal. Fossil Acid, welcome. How you doing, guys? What are you up to?
I am sure he'll gladly take your limbs as repayment.
Maybe, is there a way to skip this pack? I doubt it. I don't think we got enough count from that to skip the pack anyway. Hey Metro, Jimmy, it's been a while. I went on a small vacation in state. Alright, welcome. A lot of new and returning names today. What are you guys up to today? Anything? I'm a little worried about bolstering in this next area, but honestly I don't think there's anything to be worried about because most of the mobs don't bolster, right? It's high volume, but it's not if it's gonna bolster. You think Blood DK is tanky enough to go for damage trinkets and keys? Yeah, I'm sure. People do it all the time. I don't really play that way though. I always, the way I look at it is I would rather be able to solo the dungeon than do better damage, you know what I mean? I don't ever like care about being the top DPS. I just want to be the easiest to survive possible, because you get a lot of bad tanks or a lot of bad healers in these keys. Or people make situations that make tanking very difficult, you know? So it's better to, in my opinion, it's better to make sure I'm always the last one alive. Just testing the waters on some keys on Bloody K and following your stream, everybody. Well, good luck with both. If you have any questions about either, let me know. We didn't get the thing. Are we getting it? I don't like this week that much Mythic Plus wise, I know. It's not really that great of a week. I think people expected it to be easier. I think honestly for most groups, like if you had a bear, I think last week was probably the easier week. I would say pretty confidently that that's probably what the experience most people are having is. And we can get the buff for this pack then. I agree on the bear comment, yeah. Alright, so that's probably not how it would work in a 21, but that's going to make it a lot easier, obviously. Problem is, like, no matter what you do here, this mob is getting bolstered. There's no way it will die first. It's not possible. I just don't know if it matters. As long as we actually clean that debuff off, we're good. God, I said clean. This week isn't bad, but I hate being on orb duty. Oh, really? I love the orbs. That's like my favorite part of this week, to be honest. 100% my favorite part.
Face me, Necromancer. Thanatos will be avenged.
I'm so eager to share your underlings.
Still have a few seconds of the buff, yeah.
Your vaunted courage.
Kind of wasted though, because it just gets them low and we don't need them low.
Your temple lies in ruin.
But we certainly have the, oh, I still have my other mage up still. Just didn't even realize. That's fine, we don't need to worry about that.
Vile monster.
And we get all this shit over here now. None of that bolsters. Very good. I currently have no weapon. I'll take this. Thought I picked the hammer up, but I guess not. I wonder if I accidentally depleted the hammer, like used it, or picked it up when I still had the other one. I should have got the, well, I don't know if it's worth wasting a dark rune on that, to be honest. Especially because half the time I do it, he doesn't get interrupted and we just take a ton of damage for no reason. Last week as Brew was okay too. In CDs, I dodged every 4 stacks. Yeah, regardless, like whatever tank, you know. If you have the ability to deal with it well, then it was not a bad week at all.
Now claim its power as your own. No matter. My minions are endless. The fallen shall serve me again.
You didn't pick up second hammer, someone else did? Oh, thanks for checking. Brew can also take exploding keg. Yeah, that's a great, I love that. I love that spell. If/when I play Brewmaster, I'll be taking that spell. AoE hit that makes all melees miss for 3 seconds. Yeah. It's a great spell. That'd be really good for Necrotic. I need to just always mind control and then just get used to stunning. I could do it at least twice on the fight. It's just a DPS last.
Your arrival proved timely, yet the battle rages on.
What's the CD on Masscript? 2 minutes. Super looking forward to 9.15 tank in dungeons, Kyrian/Necro and raids. Gotcha.
I will lead the effort here, while my disciples bring you to the necropolis.
Alright, we definitely aren't going to be pulling anything extra here.
Prepare to strike at the next temple.
Just a moment longer. It seems that the parts for my new creation have arrived at last.
Oh, good trap. I was wondering where that pet went to. What happened to that guy? What the fuck? See them jump forward like that? That was weird. How much damage does proc on your sword do? Worth getting it? Oh yeah, it's a lot of damage. I mean, it's... I don't know how worth it is, but... 3 days without keys. Hopefully you'll have fun enough that you won't... Oh, okay. Hey guys. This is what Stromy was talking about the other day. How did that happen? So Stromy believes it had something to do with rock elemental earthquake. Because he said that the same thing happened to him. Hi there, big fella.
You are seen.
How to get threat on pulls? Blood boil twice. The trick is making sure that you're ahead of the group. Like, you always want to be the first person to the pack, and then whatever you do is just free threat, you know? Warriors always charge before the tank anyway. Yeah, so you gotta play around that, you know? I mean, you just got... So the thing that... The good thing that's on your side about this as the tank is that you're the one who chooses to pull the pack. So, you know, you gotta use that indecision of the rest of the group in your favor. You know what I mean? Like, even if you have to kind of juke them. Like, oh, run left, but then blink right. And then they'll be like, where's he going? Oh, you gotta run over there and catch up, you know? 33 points away from 2.3, sweet man. Good luck. Juke him? Yeah, if you have to, you know? If you gotta juke him, juke him. Take that hard left step and then cross right back over to the right. You just gotta sell it. You gotta be committed. It's gotta look like you're going left, you know? Or you could even mark the wrong pack. That's one other, you know, I can be like, alright, like, I'm gonna go mark that pack and then pull this pack. You know, it's an option. You know how some moves do higher threat? I think that can solve Bloody Case threat by making Blood Plague generate higher threat. That would actually be a good solution, yeah. Yeah. I like all that. That would actually be a good solution. Especially because Blood Plague's only for blood itself, so... That'd be a good solution. Metro with the feint? Alright, definitely not a boxer. But if I was, I would call out older, washed-up boxers to make myself look better. And then be really indignant when people recognize that fact. Or just lower threat on some classes. As again, it's not their abilities aren't causing extra threat. They're just their damage profile gives them a higher potential to pull threat is the only thing. Let me interrupt that. Okay, Metro Paul, calm down. Or call out YouTubers. Yeah, that could happen too. I had to go super strain on my blood DK for threats. Yeah, so that's like a bit of a trap because you don't like you're losing threat in the middle of the pack, or what? If you're not losing threat in the middle of the pack, super strain is not going to help you. Super strain doesn't do good like instant damage. It's good like long-term damage, you know. If you want better threat, then yeah, you definitely want Crimson Rune. But the way to solve the threat issue is just take unused trinkets that do damage to multiple targets. That's the cleanest way to solve it. Having a offensive CD that you can pop at the beginning of a pack. So if it's not Dancing Rune Weapon, then yeah, just you can take a trinket or two. Aggro like a butterfly, taunt like a bee. Yeah, Corey, thanks for the subscription to the YouTube channel. Shaman monks have way more burst than AoE. Right, that's because they're, I don't understand about monks. I think it's because their clones don't offer threat or something. But shamans are at range, so. Ranged mobs, ranged targets or whatever do less threat. The closer you are to the mob, the more threat you do. I don't know if people don't know that. No, on pull I have issues with threat with some DPS. Right, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So you're not gonna, super strain's not gonna help with that.
Try not to damage those limbs whilst you tear them off.
Or it's not gonna solve it at least. I mean, it's not gonna make it worse, but you're not gonna suddenly, from like one tick of 2 extra dots, you're not suddenly gonna have triple the threat. You need to figure out a way to do more burst damage as a blood DK, and the only way I know how to do that would be to either have Dancing Rune Weapon up more frequently or take a trinket that's gonna give me more burst damage. So if I was purely worried about threat, I would be taking, first of all, I'd be taking different powers from the lieutenants as well. But yeah, I'd be taking Blood Spattered Scale and probably that red vial trinket from Sanguine Depths. They proc a lot. That thing procs a lot, and it does good upfront damage. It hits AoE too. You need a trinket that's going to hit multiple targets. But I don't know. Never really thought about it too much. I didn't know that actually. Yeah. That's one of the benefits of playing the game for 16 years. Is you actually know how threat works. What is your opinion opener like on a trash pull? I'm not. I'm all feel. I don't know. Honestly, it depends. Too many factors. Dancing Rune Weapon up. Use that shit. That's all I know. I didn't actually know that. I thought Super Strain does more consistent damage. Yeah, you don't need consistent damage. You need burst damage, right? The reason they're pulling threat isn't because they're doing good overall damage. It's because their first globals are hitting for like 500,000 damage. You know what I mean? And you're doing like 100,000 damage instead with your opening globals. So you need to stay within 5 times their damage at all times to have threat, pretty much. So if you're not able to do that, then you're gonna lose threat, and Super Strain's not gonna help with that. It's like if you break it down per millisecond, you know what I mean? That's what you got to be looking at, like per global at least. Look at it per global. You got to match their damage per global if you want to keep threat, or you get out ahead of the pack, which is the much easier solution. Be the first person at the pack, right? So for global 1 of combat on the pack, you're the only one who did anything. Then you have a threat lead. You know what I'm saying? Once you have that threat lead, you're not going to lose it. It's very unlikely. Unless, yeah, you really don't do a lot of damage. Or you kite really hard, I guess. But once you have that 1 or 2 global threat lead, you're good. That's all I do. Just be always the first person to aggro and always get that blood boil or, you know, death strike or whatever the situation is. Get that shit off. Get that shit off as fast as possible. I actually didn't. Okay, with that. Or not? Did we not use a spear here? The amount of people who die of that mechanic is kind of crazy. Shaman didn't use his spear. Yep.
My constructs resemble you on their own. Another exquisite creation.
This is a problem. This boss is always a problem, Tyrannical.
I must preserve your parts for later. Imbecile! I'm the one who made you! No! That one was my
You made it? Yeah, we just did, yeah. I think we did anyway, because now that guy's damage is really high.
Yes, but filled with arcane energy. Oh, wonderful.
He thinks you have 3 spears.
My
I think, I don't know what he thinks.
was yet
Miscommunication there, I guess, I don't know. Oh, right. So what the fuck was that?
Beware. None can escape the storm. Had enough of you.
What time is the MDI over? Maybe I should start streaming at night on Saturday.
Escape the storm.
What's the best way to open for threat? Is it Blood Boil or D&D Heartstrike? I'm not like, I don't know, honestly. I don't like look at that kind of stuff, you know? Like I said, it's all feel for me. I just do the best rotation that I can at the given time, and there's a lot of variables too. I don't know, I don't really know, honestly. Like I said, the only trick I know is to be the first person. You do a global before other people do their global, and you will have a threat lead that will be usually sustainable for the rest of the mob, the rest of the health pool.
Beware. Can escape the storm.
Been trying to farm Aegis Trinkets since start of expansion. No luck so far. Gotcha.
Beware.
Ready to hear that?
Escape the storm.
Didn't really. I just got it luckily. I think somebody even gave it to me. I can't. I think I got the heroic one given to me, but this one I just had. Yeah, this chair just fucking. I really need to get a new chair. I don't know. I'm just so not like secure about what chair to buy. Depends on your covenant. As Venthyr, Draven DK, I also have an extra potency for Heartstrike damage. My opener is Swarming, Blood Boil, all that stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, obviously Swarming. Yeah, if you're Venthyr, then Swarming Mist. First damage on the pack, you're gonna be good. But as Knife A, obviously a little different.
Beware. Can escape the storm.
Are you recruiting melee DPS for your progression? I really don't think we could have any more melee. I really hate to say it, but just have like, we had 4 range this week. It's like, man, it's not really that big of a deal right now, but it is still kind of a big deal.
Beware.
There's not really a fight that I'm aware of. Maybe others who've raided more this season know, but is there actually a fight where melee is bad? Like really bad, like Sledge Fist bad? I don't think so. I can't tell what it would be. Maybe Sylvanas somehow? Didn't really look at that fight at all. Alright, well we got the key done.
Fraction of our forces.
All melee raid would be fun. Yeah, if you're a Resto Shaman. Veepsy, welcome back. How you been? Sylvanas because of group stacking and her leaps. Group stacking. I don't know what that is, but alright. Spires. We do Spires next. Oh my god. I just don't know what to do about a chair. You were right on mass grip range. It's the same as A-Bomb Limb. Yeah, I thought so. I never used the spell, but She jumps to the biggest group of people, and you need her to jump to certain spots. I see, I see. Yeah, Crime Macho. What is this? You guys watch this? I guess it's coming out now. 11k as BM, not bad. I only use one hammer. Nice. Throw that hammer. Mjolnir. God, this guy doesn't know me very well. He says, slowly becoming one of my favorite streamers. You're so very calm and polite, even in the worst conditions. Oh, don't watch the raid streams. I wish I could keep my composure like you in a toxic situation. This isn't relating to this recording, but you as a person. Yeah. Thoughts about seeing Vengeance and Prot Warrior only in MDI? I hate the MDI. If it was up to me, the MDI would not be a thing. There have been bears and monks in MDI only. Tank that hasn't been used as DK. Gotcha. Oh, we have a full group ready, I guess. I thought other people were going to leave. Alright, so hopefully we can get this one. Oh, we didn't add the last key. Fuck. I have to do that before I forget. You gotta add it to the spreadsheet. Nine 17 821. That was Necrotic Wake. 19 upgrade. We had Dick's Priest, right? Yeah. We had Hunter, we had Shaman, and we had the Rogue. Alright, so that's that. I need to order lunch. Sweet, buddy. Good luck. Why is the tank supposed to mark stuff while grouping mobs and maintaining threat? What's up? Usually people just have like add-ons that mark shit. I don't mark anything. In the old days, like marking was like, here, this is what we want to kill first, guys. So CC these other things. I'm going to mark the things that you need to CC. Marking mobs used to just be like a way to like keep track of CC, but now later and shit. You know, you don't need to worry about that. Sad time that Depression now has the best 2 tank trinkets. Yeah, I know. At least that he has them, hopefully. Well, he's not even gonna fucking raid on his DK anymore, apparently, but yeah, whatever. Hopefully we can get them too. I really need that one from whatever that boss is called. Back so fucked. Group asking you to mark stuff? Yeah, I don't want that. You read that? Okay. I don't even want the Matrix, just the 252 Aegis. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I definitely want to get the Matrix and compare it to the Tazavash Trinket. What is Heroic is 239, right? $239, yeah, so you would hope it would be better than a 233, but we had like fucking 9 deaths here last time. I've only got the 226 Tazza Trinket. That thing slaps. Oh, really? Yeah, it's still a really good
5,
trinket.
4, 3, 2,
Alright, here we go.
1.
Like 5% of my damage in a key. Yeah, it's pretty solid.
We are vastly outnumbered mortals. The Forsworn have cut a swath through most of our forces. Vanquish their rear guard while I confront devils. Go in service.
Matrix is better if you can proc the sub 20% twice per minute. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, you see how? Look at that. It's almost if the Goliath pats right up to the top of the stairs there and was never in any threat of pulling, and I was right the whole time. Yeah, I wonder. Nah, probably not. Ahmed, you used to mark head of pulls and try to stay color coordinated with possible. Yeah, I guess that's true, yeah. Just a coincidence, but certainly worked out pretty well. Okay, perfect. He's going to be at the very top of the stairs. This is perfect. Ideal. That worked out beautifully. Oh, didn't have that one? Oh, he did just barely get it last second. Alright. No ridiculous mistakes early. Yeah, in the old days, like, pulling was the complete opposite. Like, in order to survive at the tank, you'd oftentimes need, like, CC and shit. Or back when people thought you needed CC, you needed CC. Before people realized what a paladin tank was. So you would, like, mark a couple mobs, and then, mark a couple mobs and then have CCs go out on those targets, you know. But nowadays people just mark and have like, it's like there for like a visual confluence, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get skull, I'll get green, you know, something like that.
You cannot hide.
One of the more ruthless Marsworn draws close. Be ready.
I'm so glad it's not sanguine anymore, though. I'll tell you what, it's nice to not have to constantly be worried about that. So I wonder if I can still get these. I need to just like come into dungeons and see what the Trinket can still pull. Now that we have a reliable way to use it again, but we aren't sure based on the line of sight thing. Bolster is no joke in Spires. Yep, I agree. This is actually, like I said the other day, like bolstering this Goliath is very bad. It makes it very slow. They have a lot of health as it is. The question I have about bolstering in 9.15 though is like, is it gonna refresh the duration? I assume if you get a stack, like you get 4 stacks immediately, it's about to fall off, and then you get a 5th stack, it's gonna refresh it to 20 seconds again, right? Or is it, or the first 4 stacks gonna fall off, and then there'll only be 1 stack? Like I don't really, honestly I don't think that's a very good solution to that. I will talk about that. I'll make a video on this, but. Doesn't strike me as a good solution, unfortunately.
To the victor goes the anima. Claim your power, Maw-walkers.
Okay, boss. Let's see it.
Shall be spared.
Perfect. Sometimes you gotta guess that first one, and if you guess right, it's a big deal. You ain't good. Very common death there, honestly. Standing in front of the bird. Not a very hard thing to avoid, but it happens a lot. It's a terrible idea. I can literally fear single infinite mobs for 20 seconds. Yeah, it's not a great solution to this. I mean, it's a weird. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, I think you. It's funny that you said this and you were 100. I agreed 100%, and then they did it anyway. I was like, oh fuck. It's not gonna be a good solution. It's actually, yeah, like predicted. It's gonna probably like change the effect to be like a kite effect now. It's gonna be strange. It'll just be like blow up whatever you have to blow up. Just pull massive and then just kite. Bad habit of mine. I can detect bullshit. Probably gotten you in trouble over the years. feel like this is going quite slow though, this pull. Oh! Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? That's probably gonna wipe us. How? I just targeted them and the trinket hit them. I didn't even mean to target them. Nobody kills that fucking explosive, you serious? That's not good. But it's not good for multiple reasons because I don't understand how that aggroed. I don't know what the fuck's up with this trinket, I guess. I guess I have no idea what is actually happening with this trinket because the curse of the Tacifex trinket. I mean, it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing right now. I don't understand what's happening. Can we kill the fucking explosives? Just causing bedlam. Bedlam and Goliath. Metro troll. But first of all, come on, let's talk about this. How did that aggro? Because I don't know how it aggroed. You had the dot on you? I guess so, yeah. I guess something, he thinks it's his rock alley. I don't know how the fuck that's aggroing, I gotta watch that footage, I think, because I'm really confused. It's gotta be the dot from the line that connects to two bosses, maybe? It's actually kind of a big deal, though. God, yeah, man. Really weird. Yeah, you procced and had them targeted. Remember the other day you pulled them through right before boss died? Oh no, I know how they, or why it happened. I just don't. So they fixed the trinket. I'm not sure if people know this or not, but they fixed the trinket. But so I found a way to still get value out of it by using dark runes. But I didn't even, like, I just targeted them for no reason, really. I didn't do it on purpose. I guess I did it on purpose, but it was just not, like, intentional. I don't know. But so they fixed the trinket, so I don't know how that aggro's there. Trinket's so good, it's making MDI decisions. Oh, that'll probably be a wipe. Joke's so bad I DC'd Metro. I don't know what happened there, just DC'd it looks like. At least we killed the pack, no problem.
Listen to reason, Devos. The Kyrian must stand united.
Not
so long as you command them. The Forsworn will forge a new path for Bastion.
Stream went out for me. Yep. It was all my internet. DC'd for a second there. But we're good now, I guess. About a month ago, I was having some internet issues, so hopefully we're not coming back. Hey there, Metro. Hope you're keeping well. Good luck with the keys. Kapir, what's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing good. Okay, so last time we did this, we aggroed a little too close to the pack. Pull it back a bit. This is usually how we do it. Just let them walk a few yards back. For some reason the rogue interrupted there, okay. See how far they actually patrol. Yeah, okay. They do, that's their normal patrol route. It's just that one is a little bit further up. As you see, the Trinket doesn't work. It doesn't just aggro things anymore. You have to be taking a certain type of damage. But I don't know how it happened on that first boss, but very interesting. We have to have like a deep dive through the entire game, I think, and just see what possibilities are out there still. There just needs to be more dungeons with lava. Then we'll be able to do it whenever we want. So in terms of threat, like right there, you see me getting like a two or three global lead on some of these players because of the blink. That's what I'm talking about with Night Fae. Like, its spell itself might not be a lot of threat, but if I can be the first person, if I can be that far ahead of the pack, then it's very valuable.
For eons, we have been told to purify ourselves, to let go.
Hello,
of our
welcome.
memories,
How you doing,
our
buddy?
identities, our loved ones, all in the name of service. But what do we serve? An impotent arbiter, an oppressive law. Our sacrifices were made for nothing.
That's both packs standing on top of each other, isn't it? Yeah, that's unlucky. Should just probably go left this week, honestly. It's the only problem with pulling it like that too, especially the other diver is just always going to be that first kill, and then we're going to get bolstered like crazy. People are actually focusing the Goliath though, so that's very good. Alright, perfect. Quite decent bolstering. Yeah, we're doing pretty good with this one. Again, Demon Hunter ripping threat while you're pulling pack back. Yeah. Let him have it. That's like, you know, not much I can do about that. He'll have to deal with that one. Rogue not using tricks is the issue. No, the Demon Hunter, like I was trying to pull the pack all the way down the stairs, and you know, granted, nobody really knew that until it happened, but he's up there attacking it while I'm like 50 yards away from it. Is what he's talking about. Trick's not gonna help with that. He's saying again. Where's Sogadon? I think we don't skip Sog, we skip Frost. Weird enough stream was fine during that freeze. Oh really? That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I have such paranoia about internet issues. It's like the one thing I have no control over. Or at least I have no knowledge about how to have control over. I've been watching a ton of people skip this pack now. Oh, really? How do you skip it? Let's see if this black puddle on the ground can give us the proc that we need. Hold the boss. There's no puddle on the ground. Doesn't look like it. I'm just dead. Okay. Anyway, rogue or pot or hunter pulled aside and feign death. I'll get you. If a survival hunter queued, would you pick other DPS over it? Now, the problem is I wouldn't know a survival hunter queued until it happened, so I'd probably end up getting fucked by that. Alright, I guess we're wiping. What's your favorite affix combo? I don't know. Explosive something, I guess. I mean, you mean like one that is a reality or one that... I don't know. Never really thought about it that way. They just killed the pack, I guess. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Bursting volcanic. Volcanic, yeah. Kyrian survival hunters are decent to be fair, gotcha. Issue is like this melee, yeah.
You meet your end.
Fort bolstering. Yeah, I don't really mind bolstering, honestly. I know it's a time sink, but I don't really mind it.
Beware. You approach a powerful
Are
serpent
there...
with a jailer.
Aren't they variations of pita, the bread? Sometimes. Tyrannical teaming overflowing. Yeah, a bunch of shit that's no longer in the game, I guess. It's actually gone really slow. We're pretty strapped for time here, it looks like. 15 minutes right now? I don't know. Next week is fort busting storming. Do you assume? Yeah, that's going to be the easiest fortified week in my opinion.
Take the beast's power. You will need it for the dangers ahead.
Bring teaming back, but don't add mobs. Make mob gives off count. That I like that. You said that back in some time ago. I like that idea actually. Not timeable, unfortunately. Oh well. Let's get it finished. Still need a lot of keys for the weekly. For Blood DK and Legion, those affixes I named were beyond joke mode. That's my favorites. Gotcha. Affixes are meant to hamper your gameplay in some way, so how could one have a favorite? Yeah, I don't really think about it in those terms one way or the other.
Witness radiance.
Pita equals pain in the ass? No, it's a type of bread. Or something, I don't know what you'd say. I think it's bread, yeah. I also had a skittish idea. Mobs get to 10% and they run away. That's actually a really good idea. Holy fuck. That would be a much more interesting affix than just you do 100% less threat or whatever it was.
You cannot match my alacrity.
Yeah, some good ideas, Faxi.
Your sight is your downfall.
I don't mind affixes making the run harder.
Your demise.
Some affixes are just not fun. Well, yeah, I mean, the affixes themselves, they're not expressly designed to be fun. They're expressly designed to be difficult. The ones that aren't difficult are usually the problem, because then it makes the ones that are difficult seem like less interesting, you know, picks. That's all of this would be solved if there was a weekly score. If you actually cared about keys every single week the same amount, people wouldn't, like, the fixed problem would just completely go away. Oh, I moved it too early. Fuck. Like if because the problem is everybody's like comparing this week to last week kind of thing, you know? It's like they're comparing Necrotic to Raging or something. It's like that's not how the game is supposed to work. Like that's not what the game wants you to do. The game doesn't want you to do that. So why is there not a weekly score? Why is there not some reason to care about them each week? I don't really know. It seems obvious to me. It's hard to believe it's not obvious to the other people.
We sacrifice because we must. Mortal burdens would only impede our sacred duty.
I agree. There should be bonus score for completing same key level on new affix. Yeah, there should be something at least. So you care about keys each week, and like I said, so you're not like comparing it. So you're just comparing it within the week. So it's like, well, the highest key I can get done this week is a 17, despite me usually doing 7 or 20s. It's like, yeah, but that's fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like in the system we have now, that sucks because it's like, there's no reason to even do keys then because I can't get progression keys done. But in the system where you have a weekly score, then it doesn't matter. It's like, oh, 17's the highest I get done? Perfect. I think the biggest downside to weekly score is people will feel pressured to have to play a ton every week. How is that a problem? I don't really get that.
Expel it with haste.
That's a good thing. More people playing the game more often, always a good thing. For a video game that makes money off people playing the game. But that's why I suggested 3 separate scores, because obviously just switching to a weekly score and not having a progression score anymore is not gonna sit well with a lot of people. But yeah, I think there can easily be two scores at once. Just like I guess like there's match make ranking, and then like actual combat ranking, or I don't even know how it works. I don't even know what the names of the things are in PvP, honestly, so that's how little I know. 100% better than people forced to do chores daily in Korthia. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, too. And again, nobody's forced to do anything, so don't get it twisted. But encouraging people to do Mythic Plus more frequently is never a bad thing, if you ask me. This actually works pretty well. Certainly safer than just running through them. What do you think is worse time-wise, for bolstering or tyrannical bolstering? I think tyrannical bolstering is, it's not, maybe like if you were comparing them, like which one takes 30 minutes, it's probably for bolstering. But if you're talking about which one makes the affix set harder, time-wise, then it's certainly tyrannical bolstering, like compared to tyrannical something else, you know? Because on tyrannical, you're expecting to be able to pull big and make big strides because of that. But when you can't, it's really, like you can see this, I mean, this key really wasn't even that bad, and we're nowhere close. And that was just because we couldn't make all the big pulls that we wanted to make. Well, at least one of the major pulls that usually define the dungeon we couldn't make. You aren't forced to do not this, it's a choice for a small power gain. If someone feels forced, they are confused of the significance. The top key pushers use 226 conduits. It's all a skill issue. Yes, well said. Do they actually use 226 conduits?
You are unworthy of our cause.
That's not a good combo of things there. Some, yeah. I bet that Chinese blood DK does, because he's not even allowed, you're only allowed to play like 3 hours a day when you're in China or something, so he probably doesn't even have time to do Korthia. Class gameplay is all that matters. Oh, definitely, yeah. 100% agree with that. That's why I always say, like, you can do Mythic Plus with no gear. Like, yeah, okay, maybe not naked, like I said the other day, but, you could easily do it as like a fresh 120. I think if you had a group of 5 fresh 120s that were exceptional players, you can still upgrade 15s. I'd love to see that done, honestly. I'd love to do like Mythic Plus challenges, man. I wish I had a bigger audience. I would love to do like 3 or maybe 4 player runs and fresh tune runs and all this other stuff. Is that DK is under 18 or just making a joke? Yeah, I was just making a joke. I actually disagree. Anything contributing to character power level compels people to do it. Well, You're just misunderstanding what was said. You or maybe it wasn't you, but somebody used the word forced, and that's the wrong word. So. The rule is for teenage. Sorry, didn't mean to offend anyone. I was just joking. We had a good laugh at that when that first came out.
No, I can still fight.
Hey man, what trinkets do you like best on your blood decay? I like trinkets that offer me some extra way to survive. Especially ones that give me a good, like, extra cooldown. So that's why I have these two trinkets on right now. This is so fucking valuable. It's just like punching way above its weight class. But this is such a good, like, extra CD, you know? So I feel like that's the goal right now. Like, one extra defensive CD and one, like, overall good trinket. So those are the two slam dunks for me. I don't even use anything else. The point is, I can do an 18 key at 226 with 213 conduits. Being forced to get the best stuff is not real. I agree. Yep, we totally agree on that. That's good. Can't see the Chinese DK's conduits, but the second DK is using 4 226s. Ah, there you go. Interesting stuff. No one forced you to do anything in this game, but no one likes being weak. Yeah, the problem is understanding that a lot of the weakness is because of your inputs, not your or your like yeah, your inputs, not your character's decisions. Put that way. Did you use Arcano Crystal back in Legion? No, I don't think so. I never really. That was a thing from like Withered James or whatever, right? Never really did that. Not really a guy who does a lot of stuff like that. Honestly, that trinket was, I didn't feel like that was very good for tanking. Felt like it was a little bit of a bait. Especially by the end. Ripworld Codex, that's the one you want. Let me know when they put Antorus the Burning Throne as a time walking raid. We'll go do that and get Ripworld Codex. Best trinket, I think one of the best trinkets they've ever made, honestly. Besides like the shard of their scabbard of Kainos. That's like overpowered as fuck world trinkets that were in WoD. I used it entire expansion. Last year it was 80 eye levels lower than raid trinkets and still better than Miles. What the hell? You're talking about Arcano Crystal was better than Shadowlands content here? Fuck. Just had secondary stats on it, didn't it? Oh. I thought you meant last tier, like the tier that just happened, I think. Don't get hit by that. You're standing right in the path of it. And that was... Don't think we can stand here anymore. Not really. I should probably move it, but... Just a small window there where it's safe.
Accept your defeat, Archon. I serve a far greater power now. With your spear in hand, I will take control of the spires and forge new paragons to lead.
Really pay attention to the... This is the Sogadon shield that I have on right now. Looks so small.
You must be stopped.
I'm glad I did that Legion time walking yesterday with the hard on because I forgot how cool that magic absorb shield looks. It's so perfectly spherical. I love that. I love like a perfectly spherical thing in this game. Plus craft's pretty good too. Did you know you can double lust? Yes, just like in... What was that? I remember doing that in BFA a lot. Now, with all that said, I min-max everything, but it's to compensate for not being the best. I'll take all the advantages I can get. I just know I don't need it. Yeah, good. Healthy representation of what needs to be in your head to be able to succeed, or know why you're not succeeding, I guess, more so in the game. That was my thought process on conduits, or on covenants the whole time. People were making such a big deal about covenants that in reality the players making such a big deal about it were having far more loss from their gameplay than their choices, myself included. I only like to test the Manoroth transmog. That's the only transmog in the whole game you like? Wow. You can only wear that on plate, right? So that's unfortunate. I actually really want the tests, but Mappa, or that raid is so fucking long, man. It takes like 30 minutes, maybe more. Why bulwarks over tap? What's tap? I don't know. What's going on? Demon's just running around with the thing. Oh, you're talking about talent, Fall Bulwark. I've been using it for the Varuth scenario. When you get Varuth early, it's gonna be like your top damage now. Feeding into my top damage seems like a smart decision. Especially when it's not a bad talent anyway. I mean, like, I have 116k HP right now. Pretty nice. And now I have 156k HP. Thanks to Vampiric Blood. Our single target's very bad, honestly. That first boss, I was not wrong to say that first boss was ridiculously slow for 20. This would have been a tough key even if we did get full trash big time like we wanted to.
I will strike you down.
Okay, well, almost walked into it. Too bad they fixed the stamina buff bug last week, or you would have 10% more. Oh yeah, I did not partake in that, but yeah, you're right. Get dead.
You have sealed.
I will strike you down.
Smart enough to wait until after the charge to take the res though. That's good. Otherwise, that would have been a wipe, I'd imagine. But we didn't have a second res. Alright, well, we got 2 for 2 done at least. That's a good start to the day. Probably gonna be a short one today because I just Don't expect it to go well. What do we actually have? Oh, this is going to be 8. We might actually be able to get all 10 today.
No! The path must be abandoned.
Pretty good.
The jailer's schemes have torn a schism
2 down at
in
least.
the ranks of the Kyrian, one that must be healed. Long have we believed that our mortal lives are burdens to be shed in the name of service. And yet, the deeds of
Add that to the list. Spires 20. Completion. Dix Priest. Demon Hunter. Rogue. Shaman. Wow, that is, what the fuck? Is that actually overall? I think it's because I DC'd. Yeah, that's right. It's fucked because I DC'd. I was gonna say, what the fuck? 5k overall. It's because I DC'd. Alright. Honestly, I'm just really not interested in Plaguefall this week. It's just a lot of work. Actually, I will go to Plaguefall because I want to test the Trinket for the Dark Rune thing. That should be another one that we should always be able to get with the Dark Rune.
I am quite busy, you know.
I have many, many wares.
Don't tell the guys in the MDA that, please. Another Plaguefall. Sign up to either one of these. Preferably not the 19, but... We still need 21 to the other side, but yeah, there's not even like 21s out there right now, so...
May your feet find good trails.
What add-on is that in your group finder? It's the Weekor. It's called Dungeon, Rio, and Class Weekor. I have it in my Weekor video package in the description of that. We should also make some more oils. I have so much Death Blossom. Man, the callings give so much gold, man. I wish I had more interest in making gold because, God, that would be so easy to just have a bunch of alts. I just don't know. I'm not a person who can, like, do the same content 10 times a day and it not be really, really grindy. I don't really like that. Okay, and we'll make 16 of these. Oils are really good for leveling too. I don't know how many people realize that, but...
Hey, who do you think, Jakey Paul?
Hello, how are you?
The boxing match. Who do you got?
I don't really care. Is that Arnold's card to be honest?
Yeah,
Wow, look at
looks
that.
beautiful, huh? It's a classic.
Probably just like... Doesn't even reply to the questions. Funny. Alright, anyway, we got a full group soon. Hopefully we just need a Bloodlust, yeah. This guy is pretty good. I would definitely take him. He's got lust, yeah, he's a great addition. He's the guy for the job. By the way, where are you playing, I guess? I can't find that key. Where are you? I'm on Horde US. Which I bet you are not. Oh wow, yeah, what the fuck? Okay, this is super fat. It's weird how long it takes to fill groups anymore as well. Absolutely crazy how long it takes to fill groups anymore. I guess it's just a bad week as well too, so it doesn't hurt, but help. Sushi Bista. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to settle, I guess. Nobody above 2,400 in the queue, so I don't know what. This is probably not gonna happen. Usually when this type of thing happens, just the group just dissolves. I'm afraid of doing halls this week. You can't pull too large, but not pulling large on a tyrannical week in halls feels like the timer just runs out. Yeah, so I think halls is actually one of the easier dungeons, like, period, with bolstering, because it's all optional. So you can pull large, you just need to choose what you're pulling. The thing about bolstering is it's not a bad affix on its own. It's the problem that usually arises is when you bolster something that is way more health than the stuff you're fighting. So the big mistake would be like fighting the small groundskeeper dudes with the church elemental. That would be a massive error, right? But you still need to pull those mobs. So you fight them with trash that you're not worried about bolstering. So the casters, you can pull like all the casters together, you know, shit like that. And then fight the church elemental on its own. So, you know, it certainly makes it a little bit harder, but it's not you're not doing nothing. You're not just sitting there pulling one pack at a time. I think I did that this week, this dungeon this week. So you want to see how I handle it, you can check it out in the spreadsheet, but it's actually pretty easy. Yeah, of course we did. Wait, is that this week? Yeah, we did 22. Yeah, 22 halls upgraded. So yeah, that's a great key. I only have 2 22s besides that one, so. Especially shards, doing them with only 2 mobs feels like a huge time waste. Yeah, but I mean, that's the affix, right? Like, so like all the affixes take time in some way. Like they all do something that makes time come off the clock, right? So that's volcanic, I guess. So you just need to make sure that you're limiting the failure rate, and that's the best you can do with the affix. I mean, that's why I said there should be weekly scores, because obviously the affixes aren't well designed enough to I don't know. I never get invited as a DPS. Yeah, well, especially in a key like this, they're looking for something extremely specific. They're looking to be they're always looking for people who are overqualified too. To be fair, I can see why, because they're overqualified themselves. But What's the thing you use to mark explosives? It's a weak ore. I don't do anything myself. Weak ore that marks it automatically. Should be dozens. I bet there's probably... this is one that I've used since Legion, honestly. So there's probably dozens. Just look up explosive weak ore. Not really having a problem in other dungeons in terms of what I pull, just hauls. Guess I have to run it more often. Like I said, you just need to readjust your approach to it. Like, you could pull like 7 or 8 packs together as long as they're all the same health pool. The church elemental is the one that you really want to dodge. You got to make the right decision there, because if you don't, you're going to wipe. Hey, what's going on here? What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Also, you said some time ago that I should rather ask something specific about Sylvanas instead of tips. We're having trouble on the 3rd ads in Phase 2. I'm not sure if killing the summoner first is the right thing to do as we wipe there every time. Really? Wiping in Phase 2, that's surprising. The thing about... I don't know the ads very well, unfortunately. The thing about the summoner is it's going to spawn more orbs, I think, right? Is that the thing? Those orbs are a big damage source and a time sink, so you want to kill them as fast as... You want to get them off the fight as fast as possible.
Can I help you?
Like, if you're getting 2 sets of orbs, your damage is far too low there. So... People get hit by the veil too often. Yeah, okay, I could see that. That's actually the hardest part of that phase for sure. Dodging that. I thought you meant just the ads themselves. Yeah, that's definitely the hardest part. So it's just, you just gotta get in the mindset of like double dodge. That's what I always say, double dodge. You're moving in a direction, like when you do the other mechanic, you're always running in a straight line away from it, right? But with this mechanic, it's not like that. You have to find a way to dodge both. So a lot of times what I do is, like me personally, like the mechanic will come this way and then the other mechanic will come this way. So I'll kind of like try to stand at a 45-degree angle because I know that's going to happen, you know? If you dodge the first one and then stay still. That's probably the best way I could describe it. Don't try to dodge both at once. Dodge the first one, which is the wave. I think it's called the wave. I don't actually remember the names of the mechanics, but it's like the thing that shoots out from Sylvanas. And then dodge the veil or whatever, the circle. And that's, yeah, if you can get that in your head, then it's going to be really easy. Or get that in the heads of your players. Then it's going to be really easy. Is that spam? I knew a guess. It's a different account every time too, which is the thing that doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, they're literally only using one account name. It's the same account name every time. Maybe they changed like a space somewhere and I'm not noticing it, but we're using a lot of heal CDs, but if people get hit by a veil before, it's actually hard to survive there. We do have enough DPS to kill Summoner fast enough, way before the second orbs will come. It's just a survival. Yeah, I got you. So yeah, the Summoner is not your issue then. Yeah, I don't know. Just, it's like, for that kind of mechanic, I feel like making gifts help. That's what I've started trying to do. Like, find a picture of someone doing it right so your raiders can see how it's supposed to look. It's like we have like probably like 5 or 6 people in our guild who just are never going to actually watch a video of the fight, or they're never going to like do any meaningful research. At least they'll probably maybe watch a guide or something, but they're never going to see the mechanics done. They don't watch POVs of their class, so they don't know what it's supposed to look like when it's done well. So what I try to do for them is I try to get gifs of it being done well. Something that's like, you know, 20 seconds or more or less. Alright, here we go. Oh, see, I keep doing this. Don't use a pet there. We actually have a shroud, though. Does the pet get in the shroud? I'm not sure. No, I don't think it does. Even shroud, it doesn't work, right?
You're welcome to try. The horrors within these halls will make quick work of you. Stradama's plague.
Somebody like way behind? Why is it taking so long?
The more ruthless Maw Swarm draws close. Be ready.
Gift sounds great. Yeah, I found like that's the best way to do it. People just have to see the mechanic done right, and then usually they get it, I find. Somebody's doing work on getting these slime puddles cleared. And we got that dude bolstered, that's unfortunate. Careful, you're gonna die. Yeah, we're gonna die. Reset. Oh, he means die, I see. God, this mob is so pesky to move. It's annoying. It's actually only 3 each time. I never really paid attention. Interesting. Okay, we don't have Rune Weapon up for the start, but it will be up eventually. It's not in the right place though, it's unfortunate. See, that's like a bolstering only mistake there, you know, like now this dude's gonna be bolstered to fuck because the other trash is so much lower than he was when he came in. Doesn't really matter, but it's obviously way slower. And we're not gonna wipe to it, but provided the slimes that he spawns don't actually get bolstered as well. I don't fully understand if that's part of it or what. I guess we're about to find out. Didn't really hit me very hard. It's a great distraction. I was about to pull it. I'm glad he distracted. I don't think the slimes care about bolstering on the big guy, only if they get bolstered when they spawn. Oh yeah, that's correct. Alright, in position for boss.
Intruders, you will be devoured whole.
Paladin doing 15k DPS, not bad. Yeah, that's top DPS there, no problem. Thought they nerfed this class. Guess when you have 107% haste or whatever we have right now, it's a lot easier. You gotta stop it at least. Okay, good. That went pretty well, I would say. We can do a bigger pull over here.
That was a mere taste of what the plague can do. Once I control it, all of Maldraxxus will pay for what they've done.
gonna die here, it looks like. Yep, that's right. I've seen you play Holy Pally. What made you go Kyrian instead of Venthyr? Divine Toll. Divine Toll is insanely good, and I don't really care how much damage you lose for it. It's like we would have lived that pack if the guy was divine, if he was a Kyrian. Let's put it that way, because he could have cleansed the disease on himself, maybe another person too, but I doubt it. He won't have that trait, and would have full healed everybody if he played the build I play. We would have had no issues pulling that. The DPS, if they had Divine Toll, no wipe, yep. The DPS insane for Venthyr, but the healing is complete trash compared to Kyrian Paladin. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can see in 5 mans it's certainly got to be way worse. Because you're using the major CD you have that's supposed to heal for pure offense effectively. Venthyr Pally are overrated? Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, it's fine on Tyrannical Weeks, obviously, very good, but it's like I don't really need the healer to do that much damage. It's not going to make the run. It's not really going to make the run as easy as it looks like it's going to make the run. These slimes farm melee heavy comps, so yeah. Hey Gag, what's up buddy? Long time no see, how you been? Good, thanks. Been busy. How are you? I'm pretty good. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
Beware. You approach a powerful servant of the jailer.
More test subjects. Unleash the plague portal.
Alright, so it's pretty much the reason we're in the dungeon. It's to test out the potential of still pulling the trash. You could actually pull the boss here, I don't know. If somebody were to interrupt the boss and bring it over, it'd probably be pretty worth it, but I might die too fast. Can I try healing your next dungeon? Yeah. If your character's ready for 20s, then sure. Wait, do you have a key? Because I mean, I'm not doing my own keys, so. Unfortunately, you'd have to get invited if you want to do the keys together. Are we not even gonna get a second Megastorms? Yeah, this happened the other day too. Oh no, they're there. I never got the Trinket proc, so that's unfortunate. Well, we managed to make it happen regardless. Mine is only 15. Gotcha. Yeah, unfortunately, you'll have to try to get lucky and apply, I guess.
A great evil lurks nearby. Expel it with haste.
Ashen on this guy? What? Bit late for that. It's probably literally gonna expire. Like, the boss is gonna die before the Ashen Halo does its full damage. What's the reason behind you not doing your own key? Are you saying if you had a key in your bag that is one you need to boost IO, you will refuse to use it? Yeah, kind of, unfortunately. It's just me being an idiot, honestly. There's no... I just don't like the way it feels to do it, to put my own key together and then somebody like treat it like trash and leave, you know? I hate to say it, but yeah, I'm just not psychologically adept for that. That sounds like autism. Alright. That's one way to put it, I suppose. Maybe it is. We killed that. Why the fuck did we kill the red slime? Okay. I will keep an eye out for when you queue. Sweet. My key spires anyway. I don't need that. Sounds more like what everyone that plays does. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think most people do. Most people don't like putting their own keys up in pugs. I think most people probably don't exclusively pug like I do, so that's why.
You cannot comprehend my genius. Now to test this slime on you.
It's not like the game punishes people for leaving, so you have a point not wanting to risk your own key. Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's... it's a very valid reason to not do your own key, but... I do waste my own time often because I'm so stuck in this way that I won't ever do my own key in a pug. And there have been times when I had a key that I probably could have needed and should have at least tried, but I don't know. I don't really enjoy the group building process either. Fair amount of like anxiety there, I feel. I never really feel comfortable choosing people. I know a lot of people get like really take it very serious, you know? So I just never really felt comfortable. If it's everyone, no one would pug. Yeah, you meant to say like a majority of people. It is definitely a majority of people, as you can tell, because when you see a group, as you saw with this group, there was like 20 some applicants. He's not risking it ever if he never uses his own key. It's no different than him doing someone else's key than its own. It's autism. Okay. Well, I don't know why you're so concerned with this.
Beware.
Why are you so concerned with this?
Let's add an accelerant, shall we? Beware.
You're using autism like as an insult? I mean, you're a fucking retard if you're honestly. You're the one who has autism, if that's the case. It isn't autism. Not everything is autism. I don't even understand what we're talking about. Avoiding extra anxiety equals autism. Yes. Must be. That must be the case. Surely everything I do is wrong. You guys are right. You guys with fucking 0 videos on your channel are clearly the ones to criticize. I don't like doing my key either. They get shredded real hard every time. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, there's definitely times when I should have done my own key certain weeks, but I just don't really enjoy the whole process of it. I'd rather just come into a completely random group and see what the cards hold for me. Now, you seem to have misunderstood what was said there. I'm not surprised because you're actually retarded, but what was said there is I don't like building the group myself. So I don't know how you missed that part, but
at what cost?
it is obviously my key. That's the only key I build myself, so that is why I don't do it. When I pug other keys, they are the ones building the keys. So the amount of cringe whispers you get when putting up your own key is why I don't usually put mine up. My main is X, and your IO is lower than mine. Yeah, I just don't like dealing with it. Not my favorite thing. On my main. I'll do it on alts, no problem, but when I'm trying to do progression keys, it just sucks. Like, I hate having to be like, this guy's not really qualified, let's invite him, you know? Not a great feeling, so I just avoid it. Guess I have a disability of some sort. Hey, look, I'm gonna say autism to the streamer. Look at me, I'm very special. Yeah. A lot of fucking weirdos anymore. I don't know where this has come from, but... Okay, this is not going too badly, but yeah, it's gonna be tight. Obviously we had that full wipe there, so that's probably gonna hurt us. It's gonna be a great hindrance. I think we could still upgrade though.
The House of Eyes would still stand. I will correct his mistake. All will suffer, as the House of Eyes has suffered.
You still need the 20 plague fall? Nope. Just doing keys to get keys done at this point. I won't be getting score this week, it looks like.
Claim its power as your own.
Skip Sogadon in a plague fall run. Acid rain hits like a truck. Yeah, now we're good on that. Acid rain is magic anyway, that is nothing. That's not how it works. What? Oh my god, I just like speed DC'd or something? Well, that's GG. Acid rain is not physical damage, no. Alright, well, maybe he's talking about the shield. Obviously, I mean, yeah, it's definitely not a bad idea to have Sogadon, but people demand you skip a lieutenant nowadays, so. Yeah, that's actually what happened. That's actually what occurred. I DC'd stupid speed hack thing. All the spiders are out now. Full party DC'd? I don't think everybody DC'd. I assume it was just me. But when the tank DC's, usually the rest of the group is about to die. Especially before he generates threat.
Now Any deals for
Pull
a
a solo.
friend of the grumble.
Since it's definitely over. Why is the mob? I'm trying to grip it for a minute. Can't get it. Can't get a grip for some reason. Could easily have ran back there, by the way. Alright, let's just get this wrapped up, and then we just need one more dungeon. We'll have 10 for the week.
You will not stop me.
You will not escape. Voice lines are just so like awkward in Legion. I don't know why. So much more natural in Shadowlands.
Target has escaped me. Your demise comes from the
Mione always used to say that was because they would record them in separate sessions, so they would sound very different from each other. I don't know anything about voice acting, but they might be right, to be fair, because you might have something recorded and then need to change it. Hey broski, what's up buddy, how you been? Glad to see you, how you been? We'll get to
Your demise comes from the shadows. No target has escaped me. A single scratch is all it will take.
I've been well, really busy as of late. How about yourself? I've been alright, I suppose, yeah. No, nothing to report, let's put it that way.
A single scratch is all it will take. I will slay you where you stand. A single scratch is all it will take. I will slay you where you stand.
Isn't it boring doing all these keys that don't give any score? Not 20s, no. 20s are engaging enough. If I was doing 15s, then yeah, 100%. But I need to do 10 keys anyway, so. It's either 20s or 15s. And I would definitely prefer 20s. Is it supposed to be a hot weekend here? Do you have any plans to go golf this weekend? Yeah, I'm gonna golf tonight. After the stream, I'm gonna go golfing. And probably Sunday as well.
Which cannot be controlled. If you so desire this power, then come and claim it. And let it claim you.
I think we missed anything. I don't know what these guys are on about. I guess it's actually not that far away from being an upgrade still, even with 2 full webs. These guys are bolstered though. Oh nice. Are you still considering making vlog type golfing videos? I actually explained why I probably won't be making those again at the end of the last one, but TLDR reason is I'm not really playing 18 holes much anymore. And when I play 9 holes I am walking, so I can't really record while I'm walking. I guess I could, but I don't know, maybe I'll try it someday. I guess I've never even tried it, so I don't know. We can give it a try. But yeah, realistically, I'm not playing 9 holes enough to, or not playing 18 holes enough to record right now. I've been really enjoying walking. It's been like really good for me physically as well as mentally. Wait, do we still upgrade this? I think we actually do. I'm so confused. This dungeon is so strange. Such a fucking weird timer. That's a lot of stuff to haul around. Well, it's not even that. It's just like actually getting it in and out of the bag every time I hit a shot. Stromy said I should just use the mounted thing on the camera, but I don't know how that would work, to be honest. Anyway, to go back to Tagor's question, I don't give a fuck about the score. It's like not. I mean, it's somewhat interesting, but honestly, I just have no. It's such a stupid system as it is. At least it's slightly more interesting than Shadow or than how it was in BFA and stuff, but still just a system that's like EPing. Honestly, I don't have much interest in it. You'd be like somebody who like just loves exploring and collecting stuff. You know, they already have an achievement for collecting whatever they're collecting, and they're still doing it anyway. You know, that's how I am with keys. I'm doing them because at a visceral level they are fun. Like Blood DK is just, you know, fun, just naturally fun. And there's no other ways to explore that. Like, I'm not gonna just go pug raids or something. Oh, this is the best way to just have fun playing WoW, I feel like. Plus, like I said, I need to do 10 keys regardless. Yeah, as you see, Sogadon having 0 impact on this key, on this boss. I still don't. I guess the small mobs that spawn are not Sogadoned. Is that correct? But 20s when you already have 20s and 22s feels backwards. But there's nothing else to do. Do you not understand that? It's either 20s or 15s. That's it. Like, what else? There's nothing but backwards. So I don't know what your point is. You don't seem to be understanding the situation. Seems to be a trend in this stream anymore. The physical debuff is on you? No, it's on the boss. And oh, I guess you're right. It's also on me. Wait, what? It's on me because we're in range of the boss, I guess is the situation. Yeah, okay. Yeah, how about that? We upgrade the key. Crazy. But why you no do high key? Ah, you mean there's never high? Yes, correct. Yes. There's no other keys. No other keys. Oh, we did upgrade that though. That's funny. So maybe we get a 21? 18 deaths. 2 full wipes. I mean, that's really fucking crazy, honestly. Why aren't you pushing 30s? I'd love to. So you can just do whatever, you know, I would do it. My ideal goal would be to do the highest possible key every single time. So every key was difficult for me. But that's just not feasible. They don't exist. No, it's not very popular either to be pugging keys like that hard too. Every once in a while you see somebody pugging like a 23 or something like that, but I don't really give a fuck about scores. So if it was up to me, I would just do like 23s, 24s, 25s, 26s. You know what I mean? Like I would just keep going up until like it got so hard that I couldn't survive anymore. But that doesn't really work that way. Okay, Plague Ball 20 upgrade. Plus, I don't mind seeing that completed key stat go up. I'd love to see like in the hundreds by the end of the season, or 20s. But that's not gonna happen. Okay, Paladin, Healer. I guess these guys are just not gonna do the next key or what? Rogue, Hunter. Yeah, sucks that you have to upgrade your key to get a higher key. I agree. Pugging anything above 22 just sounds like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, it's not really, I mean, it's not really that bad. I've done multiple 22s now. I think we've done 3. But it's not really bad, honestly. It's not really any different. I mean, it depends on the dungeon. The thing that's always stressed me out is like people want to do routes that I'm not comfortable with. Which has always been strange to me because it's like, okay, I literally just did the key on 22 and this route worked fine. And then all of a sudden, people are like, this is a 23, bro. It's like, yeah, but do we really have to change the route for 1 key level? I don't know. It worked fine for me just now. This dungeon is like very hard this week, but we'll sign up. Now that somehow... Oh, I never looked at the... Okay, hold on. Fucking don't let me forget this, please. I need to look at why the trash aggroed the first time we did this dungeon. I really need to have a look at that. Ideally right now. I don't know if I'll have time. Yeah, just try to do it right now, I guess. They're all in different areas. Whenever you see 3 arrows on north, east, and west, you know nobody's at the stone. At least maybe one person's there. Anyway, let's see if we can't figure this out real quick. Oh, no, I didn't delete the footage from last time. That's fine. We delete them now. Alright, let's try to figure this out. So I target them. The buff is barely even up, but it hits them. Pretty much at the last second, and then they snap down here. I have no idea. Like, honestly, I don't have any idea. I don't have anything on me, it looks like. Did we just get summoned? I don't have any debuff on me. Is it Shadow Mend? It might be. Don't you take damage? Oh, it's fucking Shadow Mend. Uh-oh. It's Shadow Mend. You take damage from Shadow Mend, don't you? Oh, it's Shadow Mend. Holy fuck. Alright, guys. This priest is the best healer for Blood Death Knight again. I have the mana runes, yeah. So now that I know I can do it, I can use it there. I didn't expect that to work, to be honest, but... It's fucking Shadow Mend. How about that? That is so bizarre. I did not expect that. It's a little different. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up. This guy's Venter. Probably just gonna cause a fight though, man. Like, it's just, I don't even know. Now you're gonna be like, pre-Shadow Mend me. Yes, it's gonna be fucked up. There, communication. You happy, Jix? No, of course that's the way to do it, but just seems like a lot to say, and then people disagree. It's going to cause a fight. Whereas the chances of it even happening aren't. It's not a 100% chance to happen. Alright, anyway, here we go. 21 Spires. Hopefully we get this done. If not, I'll do one more. Just looking for that 10th key of the week, though.
Have cut a swath through most of our forces. Vanquish their rear
Okay, so he just
guard
did
while
exactly
I
what I
hunt
asked him not to do.
devils.
So yeah, we're fucked. The mob is stuck there? Yes, it is. Okay. Yep, same mistake then. Luckily this time the pack's almost dead. But these dark lashes are literally gonna fucking kill people. But we have a shaman this time, so at least we can. They're hitting the trees. Holy fuck, thank God. I mean, what else needs to be said at that point? Like, I literally asked the guy to do it, he still fucking did it wrong. Just these people don't actually know where the patrol route is, I think, is the issue. Just need the new bolster that fades. Yeah, let's get that hotfix, please. I'm surprised they didn't just hotfix it. Put a marker down for Ashen. I guess that's what, yeah, that's another option, yeah. I don't feel like there's a lot of situations like that with bolstering though. I still haven't done every dungeon this week, I don't think, but I can't think of any other scenarios where like accidentally difficult packs get or accidental paths cause difficult packs. I can't think of any. That's the only one that I've seen.
Your blind adherence to the path would have doomed us all. You left me no choice but to oppose you. Forsworn, see that the mortals do not.
Yeah, you see, the guy didn't actually know that he doesn't know the pat route. Necrotic Wake trash on first boss happens often. Does it? I've never had that happen once. Yeah, it had to be. That's so crazy, man. I can't believe that was because of Shadow, man. That is so bizarre. Like someone put the breath towards the trash and the little worms will aggro. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that happen, honestly. So if we ever play with a Disc Priest again, we need to realize that that's just so... God, this is a very weird Trinket. They probably should have not made this Trinket. Might be the strangest thing I've ever seen. Can't believe it reflects the damage from Shadow Man though. Like, that's probably not even supposed to happen, right? Surely it's only supposed to reflect damage that hostile targets do. So does that mean if I had like some way to reduce my own health pool that it would reflect that too? That would be fucking overpowered. I bet there's got to be some way that I can like actually do that. Turn this Trinket into like a fucking offensive CD.
To the victor goes the anima. Claim your power, Maw-walkers.
Ah, okay, boss time. Here we go. Stuck on something? What's going on? Just stuck walking up the stairs. Good gamble. We won the gamble. Yeah, it'll reflect stagger. Oh yeah. Gonna work with Monk 100% of the time. How do people not know that? Surely people are still using it then, if that's the case. I guess it's just the things they were using it for in the MDI are affixed in other ways now, right? That's gotta be what it is, yeah. They should just put a 40-yard range on the Trinket. I mean, they might have done that too, but 40 yards is bigger than you think. There's a Trinket that inflicts small damage to you as well. Yeah, well, we did try that on this Arcano Crystal thing, whatever this. It's not what it is, but overwhelming power crystal or whatever. We did try that. That works 100% of the time, but using 2 Trinkets to get this is not. I don't think that's worth it. That's not very good. Well, this means we can still get the pack though. So let's see if we can get a proc on the last part of the fight. It's worth it. Yeah, there it is. Did it work? Yeah, it worked. Okay. Problem is getting them all. Why is this boss still alive? Fucking mobs like this are so annoying. Should probably just pull the other pack. Like actually worth getting them in for that. Doesn't cause mayhem. Maybe I should like. I wish I had 2 hearts. I wish there was a Valpyra basically. I'll just like set my hearth to Light's Hope Chapel. I wish I could change my Necropolis back to the original one. That would actually solve that problem. Or what I can do is I can just port to Skolamans every time we do a dungeon and just go get more runes. That's not a bad idea. Because it's gonna reset every time we do a dungeon, so. Okay, good. I wish I had a Codex Trinket. Over a month now without it dropping. Really? Not that rare. There's only like 4 or 5 items on those boss loot tables in that dungeon, so. You just gotta get some people to help you. Like run with people who are tanks. Or who could play tank, I mean. This class just sits at full rage now, huh? I don't understand. I noticed that before. The guy had 100% rage, like the whole pack. Doing 30k DPS with 100% rage, I don't get that. I did 2 to 3 people that could roll tank, but it never dropped. Gotcha. Yeah, it's unlucky. Sorry to hear it.
Listen to reason, devils. The Kyrian must stand united.
Not so long as you command them. The Forsworn will forge a new path for Bastion.
Everyone gets 1 cursed drop. Sorry, take. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. You're unlucky, unrightfully unlucky. Oh, they actually killed the other dude first. Substantially first. That's interesting. Mine's gotta be that bow. What's Sylvanas bow? Curse still 12.3. You'll get it before then for sure. Webcams. Oh yeah, that's the person who's spamming it. Yeah. I never got the left half of binding. Oh, I have one on one character and the other on another character. I've been doing it for years, like legitimately years. I haven't done it every single week for years, but I've been doing it a lot for a long time. You're probably as cursed as I am with the card trinket. To be honest, I would agree, but I have like very few keys done in the other side. The other side has turned out to be like the dungeon I ran the least this season. I don't understand why that is. It's not on purpose. It's just never the other side keys. I never see one. I mean, all the keys we tried to sign up for today, I didn't see a single the other side. Okay, we'll just wait for the birds. My Blood DK still has a 171 scale. Interesting. I got my first the other side and never saw it again. Wow. Knowing part of Tazvesh is that it's locked weekly. That's true, yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, I could see like Bolstering literally like don't even care about it next season or whenever that happens next patch. Like I actually think that's what will happen. People probably won't even, they'll literally just pull everything and not even worry about it because it'll just eventually go away. It just depends on how. Like if the stacks refresh the duration, then maybe not. But if like each stack only lasts 20 seconds, then yeah, there's definitely not going to be, nobody's going to care about this affix anymore. This will become one of the easier affixes in the game. If not maybe the easiest, besides volcanic. It'll be like explosive is now, or it's still slightly a time sink, but doesn't have any long-term impact on the success. That's the right choice they're making though, because some of the fixes are just so fucking easy now. It's out of whack. There's nothing even remotely comparable to bolstering at this point. That guy's gonna straight up make it. Holy fuck. That dude made it. He didn't even fall. He made it. It's bizarre. Fucking bombkin flat, man. This shit is overpowered. Rusty's right. What the fuck?
This is where you meet your end.
Worst is still Necrotic and Fortified? Oh yeah. I'm just talking about in terms of the group. Like I said, Necrotic is a hard to fix for the tank, but it's actually completely negligible right now if you're a bear. So most groups aren't having any issues with it. Flap to victory, yeah, right. Would you say this week is better than last one? No, I would say this is probably harder than last one. It's just easier for tank, so it makes it look easier.
Powerful servant of the jailer.
Bolstering adds the most, yes, 100%. Especially on Tyrannical. Well, so that's what we were talking about before. I don't think that's true. I don't think it's going to add more time on Tyrannical than it would on Fortified. If you're comparing Fortified to Tyrannical. But if you're comparing Tyrannical Bolstering to Tyrannical something other than Bolstering, then yeah, it's going to add more time to that overall. But when the trash already has a lot of health, it's a lot more detrimental if you bolster. And you could easily wipe Bolstering on Fortified. Bolstering, as they say in MDI, bolstering with the A. Bolstering. In a few weeks, we're going to have some pretty good affixes. Yep, well, 2 weeks from now is the hyper push week.
You will need it for the dangers ahead.
Actually, the next, like, 3 weeks are all really good, I feel like.
This is where you meet your end.
Bolstering on Fortified is so bad on Ardenweald, yeah.
Match my alacrity.
I mean, obviously, places where you already have to pull the trash together and it's big, then yeah, it's definitely not ideal.
You cannot match my alacrity.
What is happening? What's going on?
Witness radiance. From the shadows, I witness your demise.
I wasn't able to move the boss because I had to keep fucking rezzing people. That's actually one-shotting them, those black projectiles?
You cannot match my alacrity. Your sight is your downfall. You cannot match my alacrity. Witness radiance.
Dot more than likely. No, they got one shot. 3 people got one shot. Yeah, it looks like it was the projectile. The paladin barely survived there. He had like 1% health. I didn't think that was gonna one-shot anybody. So 21, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
You cannot match my alacrity. Witness radiance.
Black ones shouldn't one-shot, but then it gets to 21. They did, yeah. That's confirmed. The only other thing that could do damage to them in one shot, so I'm just shocked by it, honestly. 2 birds down.
Is your downfall.
Strange.
From the shadows, I witness your demise. My celerity is witness radiance.
I wonder if this black mechanic would aggro fit. Black one, look at this one. Alright, so we are in much better position than we were in the last key. This fight isn't too pleasant on range, so no. Pretty easy on all players now. They've really nerfed the hell out of it.
From the shadows, I witness your demise. I have failed.
We sacrifice because we must. Mortal burdens would only impede our sacred duty.
No, it was a mortal who exposed the folly of your edicts.
What are these guys on about? $15 isn't bad at this point. We'll still be tight. Yep, it's gonna be tight, but it's definitely should be on our way.
A great evil lurks nearby. Expel it with haste.
There's Ashen too. That's good. Has the extra minute added in theater? Yes. Well, I don't know. I haven't done a lot of theaters, but we have upgraded a couple theaters after they did it. But yeah, realistically, I don't know if it's the timer or what, but yeah, it certainly looks a lot more approachable now.
Claim its power as your own.
Retroactively, I was awarded a 20 theater, but didn't get to the portal, so we did it again. Oh, that's funny. You didn't get the portal. Oh, we don't actually have a way to do this, huh? That's unfortunate. You're asking a question, Charlie. I don't speak that language.
Your defiance must be punished.
Yeah, or the achievement, which makes sense because it's linked to the achievement. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you need the achievement to get the portal.
You must be annihilated.
Oh, that's fucking... What the fuck? Didn't even try to do that well, it looks like. It's asking you how you play this game. Gotcha. I play it on the personal computer.
All who oppose us will be destroyed.
Hey, Copdova, what's up, buddy? Just stopping by, got some extra time off work too, man. Good to see ya. I just noticed you play golf in Pennsylvania. I just started golfing this year when my dad retired. My best score is 107. I'm hoping to break 100 by the end of the year. I love your Blood DK videos. Sweet, man. What, do you live in Pennsylvania? Is that why you brought it up? Yeah, I'm an aspiring golfer as well. I'm not the best, but Trying to get better.
All who oppose us will be destroyed.
It's harder to get better at golf than I expected, let's put it that way. I thought it would be kind of like WoW. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get this done like WoW, man. I'm gonna record all my fucking footage and I'm gonna look back at it and see what I did wrong. The difference in WoW is everything is on the screen. Like there's nothing not on the screen. So I can learn always. But when I watch golf, it's like, wait, why did that go wrong? That looks perfect. You know, I don't actually know what I'm doing wrong half the time, so. You need a computer and BattleNet access, yes. Yeah, I live across the river from the capital. From the capital, oh, okay. So that's not near me? I was gonna say, if you ever wanna try to play together, maybe we can do that, but. Yeah, golf is hard, but even though I am bad, I love it. Yeah, oh no, that's the best thing about it, man. Just being outdoors, I love, man. I wish I'm gonna go walk 9 tonight, but it's just so, you know, the season's so short here. It's like, it'll be like 4+ months where it's just really cold out, so kind of enjoy it while you can, and being outdoors in the summer is awesome. You up near Wilkes-Barre? I live in Scranton. Oh, you actually live in Wilkes-Barre? It's a long fight, huh? But it's dead.
I can still fight.
Okay, good. Upstairs, 8 minutes. I think that's an upgrade.
As I peered into Uther's memories, what I saw shook me to the core. But you refuse to see the truth. That the path is flawed. That we serve.
I think you might play more alts coming in 915, or are you still on that 22 train for your Blood DK? The problem with alts...
Metro, what do you think is the best healer for Mythic Plus? Blood Death Knight.
Thanks a lot, Jose. Maybe renewing, I don't know, but either way, thanks a lot. But Cobdo, in terms of why I don't play alts right now, it's because I'm not getting everything I want to get done on my main. So it's like you know what I mean? I'm struggling to get everything done on my main each week. Basically 10 keys. But when I don't either care about that, which is probably coming soon, honestly, by the time the patch is out, it's probably on its way. Then yeah, I'll play more alts. But playing more alts than like 2 or maybe 2 at most? Probably not. I do a lot of time, like, so the thing is, in BFA, all my free time outside of streaming, like things that weren't really on stream, were like doing alts in different content. But now all that time's going to leveling challenges. Like, I don't know if you know this, but I've done like, I have like thousands of hours of leveling challenges since Shadowlands came out, so yeah, it's been pretty exhaustive. Not very good damage on that first one. Andrew, what's up, buddy? I have a hard time with 2 characters right now. Some of this stuff requires a lot of time. Yeah, well, I play my alts like actual alts, so I don't have issues with that part. It's just I only have a few hours a week to stream. I assume you're asking me to play them on stream, so. Would you say those leveling challenges are fun? Oh, they're insanely fun, yeah. It's honestly, I hate to say it, but it's more fun than doing Mythic Plus, because I don't have to worry about people making them unfun for me, you know? There's never a situation where somebody's gonna leave the middle of my fucking challenge, my leveling challenge, and make me unable to complete it. Plus I get to play classes that I never really play, you know? I wish WoW had leagues like Path of Exile. Leagues? That's what the season is, isn't it? Seasons and expansions, that's what this is. Sudden Gaming. Is that your way of saying hello? Every league is a fresh start for everyone and has unique mechanics, challenges that reward really cool stuff. Yeah, that's... WoW has that. But if you're expecting them to make you level a new character every time that happens, that's not gonna happen. That would be not liked. People would not like that. Yeah, you won't be able to gank me because I'm not on war mode, you know? Or, you know what? You say that, but, like, I legitimately haven't even seen another player, let alone war mode or not. It's very, very, very rare that I see another player. Which is, you know, unfortunate for the game, but... unlikely that you would be able to gank me. Key should be timeable if you guys don't wipe or anything. About that. Just wipe down trash. So this is probably gonna be super tight now. We actually just vacationed outside of Scranton recently. Oh, Lake Ariel, cool. Yeah, that's not too far from me at all. You don't normally live anywhere near there, or what?
The jailer has twisted your mind, Devos. You must be stopped, no matter the cost.
3.5 minutes, not gonna be enough, unfortunately. Not unless we have insane single targets. Holy Paladin doing 2.8k HPS. Yes, this guy, I have to say, is not very good. I feel like they're getting carried. And a lot of that is because of how big of a failure the start was. I don't really understand. I literally warned the guy to not pull with Ashen, and he did anyway. Which, I guess, I mean, I don't know. People just don't know anything about dungeons. It's kind of sad. I was assuming at least healers knew some things about dungeons, but... Bring back that deep cut lore. I miss Worm Boy. That deep cut lore one. No, we live around Binghamton. Gotcha. It's funny how many people who watch the stream live somewhat near me. There's a lot more than I ever expected. I mean, I didn't think... I guess, I don't know, I'm surprised.
I control the power of Bastion itself. The winds howl
and rage. Season 2 Affix, BFA, Underrot.
The spear! Use it to bring her down!
Well, I mean, I know that part, but I don't know what deep cut lore means. Small world, man. Yeah, I guess so. It missed. Cool, so that's the key. There's more flavor of the month players than you think. What? Scranton is where the office is based. Yes, correct, yeah. So what, because we failed, nobody's going to do the mechanic anymore? I'm going to get 3 of them myself? You could do a MetroCon. Well, that's a shame. There's no reason we should have wiped there. How the duck did they miss? Quack, quack, quack. I'm sure.
So ends the Archon's
Oh well.
misguided reign.
It's gonna be probably not upgraded anyway. Never mind. Lol, it's just an inside joke or something people remember if they have been watching for so long. That's what I mean by deep cut lore. Gotcha. I have no idea what you're talking about, but yeah, certainly, no. Wiping to mechanics on a 21. Just don't get it. Why would anybody leave a dungeon on the last boss? There's literally one boss to do. I remember Wormboy. Yeah, that was awesome. I loved my controlling. That was so cool. How do you like the arm lock putter? I'm so tempted to try one out. Oh, it's pretty interesting, honestly. I think you should try it. I don't know. I'm not a golf guru or anything like that, but I think you should try it. It's really changed my whole putting game. Like, it's so much easier to be consistent putting with the arm lock putter.
The age of the Forsworn is at hand.
And it was only like $100. I bet by now they're even cheaper. That same one that I have. Control Undead Wormboy. Yeah, that was awesome. If you got all the way to 21, you should at least understand mechanics. Yeah, it's not uncommon to have a miss there. I don't know how it happens at all, but I guess I've done it too. The one time I did it where the boss, like, it went under the boss. Well, thanks for...
Metro, what do you think is the best healer for Mythic Plus? Blood Death Knight.
100%. What's up, man? I'm sure they understand, they just missed, yes. That's a different type of error. I've had a miss once or twice myself. Maybe more than once or twice. I don't remember all of the situations, but the one I remember the most was the spear went under. It has like bullet physics to it. It like went underneath the boss. Like I threw it too low.
The spear! Use it to bring her down!
Have you ever had a healer that beat you in HPS? Oh yeah. You mean like overall for the key? I don't know actually. I will look for one to try. I like the idea of eliminating as many variables as I can in golfing. I really liked that until I realized it's kind of just bunk room like. You can't eliminate that many, you know, unless you're gonna go get like 1-length irons and the same grips on every club and all this shit. Like, it's very difficult for the average player to do this. I thought I like the idea, but it's a lot of effort, and most people, like people who sell golf clubs, don't like it very much. So why don't you throw it yourself? I normally do, but this guy picked it up immediately. How much did Kyle Hughes donate to have so much HP? Well, it's not just one donation either, that's the thing. He keeps coming in and healing himself every once in a while. Or his biggest was like $1,000, I think, in one day. He donated, no, I think it was like $550 at one point. But he's like actually like fucking like super serious about this shit. He like looks for when it's low. If he's not the stream boss, he'll like look for when it's low and come in and do it. Like, I've had it where it was like, oh, the stream boss is super low right now. And then he just shows up and donates like $500. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah, and then he'll come in and heal it a bunch as well. It's a lot lower than I expected to get. Considering he just donated like $100 a little bit ago and he healed it. I don't understand how we're dying to this. We have so good on, it's not like... I'm telling you, man, Venthyr is such a fucking bait in your average key. Just play Kyron, dude. It's like all these wipes. Come on, man. So much easier if you have Divine Toll. Literally gonna fail to kill this boss. I don't understand like how we're dying to this. I remember a long time ago, I was the stream boss for 3 seconds, and someone donated $500 and pushed me way off the chart. Oh yeah. Kyle Hughes must be a millionaire. I don't know. I mean, he donates a lot of money, but it's not like he comes in and donates $500 every day. He does it like once every 6 months at most, you know? He just really likes being the stream boss. We've had a long and funny history together, so I guess he enjoys that. I was gonna suggest we get the Azurite power, but I don't anima power, but I don't think that's gonna help at all. Like I don't know what that's gonna do. This person's just not healing enough to beat the boss. Funny history IRL? Oh no, not IRL. No, I don't know the person IRL, but when I streamed on Nostarius classic private servers, he used to come in and say just, I mean, it was so absurd. The shit that he used to say, I was almost gonna ban him. It's funny to look back because like I should have banned him, honestly. Like he would just come in and he's basically like his whole life is like he's like writing a story or something. I don't know how to put it, but he's like telling these crazy stories that are so unbelievable. And I'm like, could you fucking stop doing that? Basically, you're freaking out other viewers. And he just he wouldn't stop. Did you confirm if... Yes, it does, of course, yeah. The multiple dungeons with the history. Donating to a streamer is a tax write-off under entertainment if you have a company to use. Oh, really? I never really understood the whole tax write-off thing, but if you donate $500 and you write tax off that, you don't gain any money, right? Like, it's not like... You still lost $500, right? It's not like you're going to gain money somehow, right? Hey, do you think we will have double legendaries in 9.2? No, I don't think we'll ever have double legendaries. The legendaries are far too powerful this expansion individually. Or they have too big of an impact on the character individually for there to be two. To me, it seems clearly designed to only ever have one. I actually do play single-length irons. Oh, yeah. My drives and iron shots are the strongest part of my game. My chipping and putting is where I need to put in time and work. Gotcha. That's interesting. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, if you're already in... Yeah. If you're playing single-length irons, then definitely go arm lock, 100%. No reason not to. What do you have, the Cobra ones, or what? What is... I don't even know how many options are. I'd love to see a single-length iron. Like, I've never actually even held one, so I'd love to see how it plays. What, they're all the same length as the 7 iron, is that right? I think that might actually help my long irons the best. I feel like I hit the 7 iron very well, but like 6 iron, 5 iron, slightly worse. Got ya. Next time my company gives me a donation bonus, I'll give it all to you. You don't have to do that, but... Metro is awesome foundation. Want double legendary? Play Hunter. What's that mean?
This spear shall pierce your heart.
Run away, little girl.
This spear shall pierce.
We get 2 legendaries. No, you don't. I have Pinhawk single length irons. Oh, you're talking about the bow, right? I guess. Anyway, Pinhawk single length irons, 4-2 sandwich. I tried the Cobra, but they're actually not all the same. Oh well. Pinhawk.
This spear shall pierce your heart. I control the power of Bastion itself. Perish among the clouds.
There's no clouds in this expansion. Like, it's a fucking badass thing to say, but she's wrong. "21 deaths and 10 minutes over. Thank God it wasn't your key." Good one. Yep, good one.
This spear shall pierce your heart.
Run away, little girl.
Honestly, though, for BM, the bow is our most interesting legendary. Literally gives us an ability. Yeah, that is kind of cool, actually. To be honest, quite cool.
All who serve the Kyrian must fall.
I wish I could do 25s without being able to downgrade keys. Me too. I wish they would change the system, honestly. At least y'all finished. Not over yet, but yeah, I guess you're right. Very likely to be finished. High probability. It's not finished. We did get it.
Must be abandoned.
Okay, cool. Well, that was interesting. At least we got all our keys done today, so... I'm honestly not sure if I'll even stream tomorrow because MDI keeps overlapping with these streams, so... but we'll see. I haven't decided yet. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but... At least we got the 20, or the 10 keys done. We did not get any score, but we did get a 22 hauls, so that was good. I mean, we didn't need it, but we got it done.
There may be much for the Kyrian to discuss.
People watch MDI. Yep. The problem isn't even that if people watch it or not. It's just that YouTube isn't gonna promote my channel when there's other people doing the same the same SEO content with a much bigger platform. Like it'd be like if two people were streaming the same sporting event, like whoever's got the bigger audience is the one that's gonna get the most views. Well, enjoy more Pugging keys or pre-made. You enjoy more Pugging keys or pre-made groups? I don't ever do pre-made groups, so it's hard to it's hard to answer that question, unfortunately. Did you manage to get 10 keys done last week? I think so. Yeah, we did. Even though Tuesday was literally 0, I think we got only 1 key done, right? Yeah, we did get it done. Anyway, I think we'll have, I don't know, maybe we'll try to do keys tomorrow. We'll see. I might do a few. I haven't even touched my shaman in a few weeks, so maybe it might be a good idea to go throw some low keys together, but we'll see. I might do that. Otherwise, I'll definitely make a video. I'll probably just do it right now, honestly, on the whole Affix situation. We'll get that live, and that'll probably be it. So anyway, thanks for hanging out today, guys. We'll see you guys soon. And if not, next week is going to be a super good week. So we'll definitely get a lot of keys done next week on my DK. And hopefully get some score. Finally get the 2.5K that's been elusive. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.